Hi, my name is Martha. I'm a sexologist based in Singapore. I have a little story to share with you today. And several months ago, I went on a picnic with my best friend. She's a single mom with 2 kids, and I love her kids. They are so cute, especially the daughter. I fell in love with her from the moment I saw her. Something about kindred spirits, I don't know. I just find her so adorable. I just love her to bits. And she knows that I love her too. So anyway, I sometimes go with them for their outings whenever I can, because I do work on weekends. So on this particular day, I go with them for a picnic, and after the picnic we were going down from the slope. Basically, we're at the Marina Barrage, and if you know, they have this slope where there's some green and all that. So the kids started running down the slope, and my best friend Pearlie, she was telling her kids, walk, walk, walk. And I just kind of realized that most parents would actually say, don't run. Do you do that with your kids? Or maybe you have had your parents do that to you when you used to run after dinner, for instance, and then they'll tell you, don't run, don't run. So she was saying, walk, walk, walk. And it didn't really help because the kids heard but just chose to ignore her. And then it struck me that this is radical parenting. So I turned to my friend and I said, wow, you are saying walk instead of don't run. That's quite unusual. And then she said, yeah, because they don't hear the don't run, they just hear run, and then they'll just run faster. So instead of that, they say walk. And so they talked a little bit about the way they parent their child. Instead of saying all the things that you don't do and shouldn't do, they just focus on what they want the child to do. So I wonder how many of us focus on the things that we don't want instead of the things that we do want. If you know anything about the law of attraction, then you will know how powerful our thoughts are. And if you know anything about our thoughts, you know where I'm coming, because I'm a sexologist after all, so I'm going to link it back to sex. What are your thoughts relating to sex? When it comes to sex, what do you think? Are you thinking, oh yeah, I should do this because otherwise he'll get angry because we're not having sex, we're not having regular sex, or okay, I hope it doesn't hurt, or things like, you know, your fears and inhibitions around sex comes up. What are your thoughts when it comes to sex? What is your fundamental belief of sex? Do you think of it being painful, undesirable, disgusting, dirty? I get these things from some of my clients, and my fundamental belief of sex is that sex is wonderful, sex is amazing, sex is beautiful, and sex is fun and of course funny. I don't take sex that seriously, even though I love sex, even though I'm a sexologist. I see this as this amazing opportunity to just be playful and to bring out my inner child. So think about it. Are you focusing on don't run, or are you focusing on walk? What are you focusing on? Because the more you focus on what you do want, the more you're likely to get it. So instead of focusing on your fears, focus on what you do want. The positive outcome, the pleasurable outcome, the favorable outcome, the better outcome. So I hope this gives you a little bit of food for thought, because our thoughts fundamentally does change and influence our attitude and our behaviors, and therefore our outcomes. So this has been Dr. Martha Tara Lee. Know that I'm a clinical sexologist. I work with people who have sexual issues, questions, inhibitions, and you can find me at my website. That's eroscoaching.com.